Jai Shri Gurudev. Good morning, children. Hope you are all fine. Children, we have started the lesson, the three questions, and as you all know that king had three doubts which he has to clear. So he came to an hermit, and did he get the answers from him? And all of a sudden, a stranger entered into the scene. So let us see what happened. "Forgive me," said the bearded man in a weak voice. When he saw the king was awake, "I do not know you and have nothing to forgive for," said the king. "You do not know me, but I know you. I am that enemy of yours who swore revenge on you, because you put my brother to death and seized my property." Children, as you all know, a bearded man got wound in his stomach, and when he came to the hut, the king as well as the hermit just they made him to cure little bit. They did the first aid, and finally the king and the stranger fell asleep. So morning, as soon as the king woke up, he remembered everything what the previous day has happened, and immediately the bearded man spoke in a very weak voice and asked to forgive him. "I do not know you and have nothing to forgive you for," said the king. So why he was shocked? The king was shocked. Why he is asking to forgive him? Because he has not seen him anywhere before this. "You do not know me, but I know you. I am the enemy of yours who swore revenge on you, because you put my brother to death and seized my property." Children, the stranger, the bearded man, is telling to the king, "Forgive me, O my lord, please forgive me, because I had a revenge on you, because you killed my brother and seized my property. So for that I wanted to take revenge on you. So I came for that, but now I am in danger condition." So this was the story behind this bearded man. "I had made up my mind to kill you on your way home, but the day passed and you did not return. So I left my hiding place and I came upon your bodyguard, who recognized me and wounded me. I escaped from him, but I should have died if you had not dressed my wounds. I wished to kill you, and you have saved my life. Now, if I live, I will serve you as your most faithful servant." Children, did you understand the story of that bearded man? Yes, he was an enemy of the king. Why? Because the king had already killed his brother, the stranger, the bearded man's brother, and took away all his property. So for that, this bearded man wanted to take the revenge on him. So he followed the king from his palace. But when the king came to the hermit's hut, he stayed there complete evening, isn't it? He did not come back. But this bearded man had the plan to kill the king when he is coming back from the hut. But what happened here? Unfortunately, king stayed in the hut until the evening. So this bodyguard who was left in the forest, the king left his horse and bodyguard in the middle of the forest, isn't it? So the bodyguard saw him, he recognized this fellow, and he just wanted to kill this person, but he was wounded. So from the bodyguard he escaped. He tried to escape and finally reached the hut. But what happened here? The king dressed his wounds. He wanted to kill the king. Instead, what happened here? The king, without knowing who is this man, he redressed. He just took a lot of care about this person, and finally his life was saved. So he is very faithful. He wanted to be obedient to this king and said, "O king, I came here to kill you, but unfortunately I was saved by you. You have given me the life. So I will be the most faithful servant for you throughout my life." So this was the statement said by the bearded man. The king was very happy to have made peace with his enemy so easily and to have won him over as a friend. He not only forgave him but also promised to give back the man his property. Leaving the wounded man, the king went out of the hut and looked round the hermit. The king went up to the hermit and said, "For the last time, I beg you to answer my questions, wise man." So, children, after listening to the story of the bearded man, the king felt very happy. So, without knowing, for an unknown stranger person, I gave the life. So, for an enemy, I treated an enemy as a friend without knowing him. So, he forgave him and he also promised that he would give back his property. So, all these things went over there, and leaving this wounded man, the king went out in search of the answers to the hermit. So, for the last time, he asked again to give the answers for his questions to the hermit. "You have already been answered," said the hermit. "How I have been answered? What do you mean?" "Do you not see?" replied the hermit. "If you had not pitied my weakness yesterday and had not dug these beds for me, you would have gone away." Children, see the answer. When he went for the solution, hermit said, "Already you got the answer." So king was shocked. "Do you not see?" replied the hermit. "How did I get the answer?" Hermit said, "You didn't see whatever you have done. So, yesterday when you came, you felt pity on me and you took the spade and dug all these beds. So, you stayed here. You didn't go away. Okay, you didn't go away back to home. If I would have given the answer, you would have gone back to your palace. But I didn't answer you, so you stayed here. Then that man would have attacked you. So the most important time was when you are digging the beds, and I was the most important man, and to do me good was your most important business." Children, see all the three answers we have in this paragraph. Hermit explained that if you would have not stayed that evening here, if you have gone back to your palace, you would have killed by this man. This man was waiting to attack you, the bearded man, isn't it? So the most important time was when you are digging the beds. So he digged the beds for the hermit. So that was the most important time where he rescued his life. If you would have gone out, you would have killed from the bearded man. So that time was precious for the king. And I was the most important man. So in this situation, who is the important man? Hermit. Why? Because he did not answer. He concentrated more on this hermit. He was waiting for that man. He was waiting for the hermit to answer. So finally the important man was here is hermit. And to do me good was your most important business. What is the most important thing to do as a king? He helped hermit while digging the beds. So he wanted to do good for the hermit. Means king thought that the hermit was tired. He realized his weakness. Then he took the spade and he worked for him. This is the thing. He wanted to do good for the hermit. So only he helped hermit while digging the beds. Did you understand, children? What are the three important things for all these questions? The king got the answer. Later, when the man ran to us, the most important time was when you are caring for him. Because if you had not redressed his wounds, he would have died without having made peace with you. So he was the most important man, and what you did for him was your most important business. So one more incident took place. Here also you can see, first of all, with the hermit he got all the answers. Then with the bearded man, then once again he got all the answers. So he said, when the man came to us, the most important time was when you are caring for him. So that time the king dressed him a lot. He cared for him. That precious time is important once again. He would have died without having made peace with you. If he would have not cared for that bearded man, he would have died without making peace with him. So that was the important time. And he was the most important person, who is again bearded man. So in the case of bearded man, 3 different answers he got. In case of hermit, again 3 questions has been solved. So every time, the time, situation and the work depends. So here hermit is explaining that the time you spent with the bearded man in taking care of him was important time. Then he was the important man for you, and you did for him was the most important work. Business means here work. Whatever you did for him is the important work. Did you understand, children? So according to the situation, the time will be important, whom we care, that person will be important, and what work we do for, what good work we do for them, that is the important thing. Remember then, there is only one time that is important, and that time is now. Children, present is the important time. Now what we are doing, that is the important time. In here, in general, present or now is the important time. It is most important time because it is the only time we have any power to act. Presently what we are doing, that is the important time. The most necessary person is the person you are with at a particular moment. Okay, the second question. For first question, present and now is the important time. For the second question, whom we are spending at that moment, with whom we are spending. Either it may be your friend, your mother, father, uncle or whoever. That person at that time is very, very important. That person only important for you. The most important business is to do that person good, because we are sent into this world for that purpose alone. Children, did you understand? When we are doing a good thing with that person, when we are helping him when he is needy, that work only is important work for you. So cultivate the habit of helping others, helping the needy people. That time is important, for whom you are helping, that person is important, and in what way you are helping them, that work is important. Hope you understood, isn't it? So create the habit of helping others in the right time for a right person when they are in needy. Is it clear? So this is the thing we have learnt from this lesson, children. Hope even you will cultivate or you will adopt this type of habit. Okay, so cultivate the habit of helping others in a right time to a right person by doing a good work. Is it clear? Hope you have understood. Go through the lesson once and read out yourself. If you get any doubts, please ask me. Children, along this, we'll send the notes also, copy in your classworks, and stay home, stay safe. Thank you, children. Jai Shri Gurudev.